Sulla spiaggia di Rimini c'è un torneo di Frisbee, dove 7 cloni di Faber cercano di essere liberi. Sono poeti incivili, lottatori contro le maree, al Paganello scontrandosi con magie e sfide.
Paganello, Paganello, torneo di gloria, 7 cloni di Faber in cerca di vittoria, saltano e specciano come Frisbee in aria. Al Paganello il loro momento di magia. C'è il Faber stanco, con l'anima affranta, il Cuccini ispirato con parole taglienti come pietra, De André sognatore con la voce tra le dita, e 4 altri cloni che cercano la loro meta. Paganello, Paganello, torneo di gloria, 7 cloni di Faber in cerca di vittoria, saltano e specciano come Frisbee in aria. Al Paganello il loro momento di magia.
Good afternoon and welcome to ULTI.TV's coverage of Paganello 2026 here from the lively sands of Rimini Paganello Arena. A real mixed semi-final to get into the big dance tomorrow. Amherst Crop Tops taking on Team Giro. It's Crop Tops trying to do some crop dusting straight away, but that will not stay in bounds. It didn't. I'm Stefan Rapazzo alongside Giovanni Santucci as we got Team Giro with the first break chance. Chopo, it's how you doing?
Ciao, Steph. We got no time for introduction. There was already a huck.
Straight into this baby. Kramer comes under to Leslauer. Now that's Hinkle, or Hartman rather. Now shoots. He cuts deep. Vitaliano splits with a lateral hammer into the middle. Needs a play, unable to get the hand squeezed on it was Hartman. Pickup for the Crop Tops.
I wonder why they're called crop tops.
I mean, we'll never get to the bottom of this one. Jacked, almost in. Paige Howell has it all alone on the doorstep. Gets the follow-up. Lopez to Howell. How you doing? And Crop Tops manifest the first point hold.
Yeah. Ciao, Steph. Ciao a tutti. Buona Pasqua. And yeah, we got things running right after the first pool. No time to waste here. Crop Top looking for the deep shot.
This mixed division's been wild. Nobody would have picked these teams, I don't think, but good on them. They're here. I mean, Boston Baiters were the first to get bounced by Fooey, but then Fooey went on and got bounced by Splash D. They said they were just a bit too tired after beating Boston. 4-game day.
Yeah.
Bronx and Love also bounced, I think, by the Crop Tops.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
So a lot of the expected champion contenders are out. Bling just won their last semifinal. They're in the final waiting to see who will face them.
So for those who are watching the grass season, I think that Team Giro is basically the mosquito.
No, not quite. It's a bit
Not
more
quite,
Swiss.
yeah.
There's a little bit of mosquito influence there. Maybe half-half. But I think it's a bit more Swiss, Chopo.
You'd say?
I think it's a bit Bern. Bern Basel. You got Siegenthaler and Leslauer, both free speed. Yeah, it's a good mix. It's a good mix. Riggenberg here, another Swiss.
Yeah.
Gives the under. Leslauer catches at the ankles. Then further under. Sends Siegenthaler. Leslauer says, I'll trust my big man, and it pays off. Big man bringing home the goods. They're on the board.
So, Team Giro, which managed to have also a soccer ball in our graphic of the roster. So, they do things properly, maybe, because we got all zeros between two numbers. So, congrats to Luis and Aurel for giving us your number out on the jersey. Now we got a game, man. 1-1.
Hey, come at us in the chats. We got Kane's work. Let's go Amherst. Amherst, big origin community for Ultimate. One of the OGs.
Remind me a bit of Bologna.
And that one crashes in and rolls out the back to be taken at the front line. Into play, crop tops with the field in front of them.
Oh!
Gets that one into Howell. Howell goes and gets the big fella. Another charging under. Completes Ayers. Lead from Simpson. Norton to the center. Meters away here. Sniffing Ayers. And we've got a pick called. Foul, is it, Chops?
There was a hit on the chin, I think, while moving. Yeah.
Chopa was showing me body language. It looked like it was like a choking foul, what you were showing me. The Reggie Miller meme. Pop up and not to be denied is Jack Steckety with the goal.
I wonder how bad will be his tanning line after this tournament.
Yeah, they're going to have some, I mean, it depends how professionally they, sunscreen their bellies.
Yeah, sure, but still, you're going to have that line of the crop top.
I'm getting a fresh delivery of some vino from the VC tent.
Oh my God, VC tent. I saw some of the stuff that they have here in the store. It's amazing.
Great crop tops. Speaking of the crop tops, these guys are not wearing VC crop tops, but there are VC crop tops available.
But there's also new texture, new
fabrics
for new stuff. It's great. It's just great.
Looking good. Seiler behind the disc. That one to Hinkle. No, Hartman.
Oh.
Hartman gets a slider. I think that's Hinkle.
Yeah.
Hinkle gives the offhand. Romina Seiler gets down for that one. That's a mosquito there, Chops.
The disc was from Hinkle Moritz.
Oopsie daisy. That one a little slick.
So, cheers, Steph.
Cheers indeed. Enjoying this lovely day. Underneath. Ooh, a little swat at that one, but Ben Nelson puts the hard clap on it. Back to Ben Nelson. To the corner.
Wow.
Nice layout to keep that one alive and on the scoreboard.
Oh, the Rocka Baby.
Rocka Baby with the goal.
Nice layout. Nice layout. A nice break. It was such a good form. Look. Like here, we got the fake. We got the center position, power position reset. Look, dang.
Boom. Crop tops. They want to play tomorrow. They want to be in this game. You know what else? Like, if you lose this game, you get 9 a.m. third place game, or maybe not that early, maybe 11 a.m. for this division. You win it, you're playing at 3 p.m. That in itself is motivation.
So your team positioning game or no positioning game?
What do you mean?
You know, some like soccer.
Once you're out, you're out.
Football, once you're out for good.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's all shared placing after that.
Yeah, 8-6, doesn't matter.
Behind the disc, Giro, Kramer into one, and now Vitaliano. Siegenthaler was deep, but it's deep with Legenhager. Comes under. Letting the locks flow out there. Legenhager again. Vitaliano up the line. In for the goal.
That was the exactly sound I was thinking, looking at him running.
Yeah.
A laser beam.
He made it. It wasn't me.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was so loud then.
Yeah.
So, are you team placement or not placement game?
I mean, I don't need it, to be honest. No.
But
If you're not playing for first, you're last.
Oh,
It's not true, everybody.
Like
all those placings really
Kobe.
matter.
I think it was Kobe and probably Kobe read somewhere. If you're second, you're the first loser.
Oh yeah.
Nothing new under the sun.
No. For the first loser. We used to have ridiculous bocce ball tournaments in Canada. 20 teams sometimes up at the cottage. We'd have a couple boats. We used to call them piss cutters, but like tinnies. And you could get all the way to the final, but if you lost in the final, you'd have to get in the tinny and do a couple passes back and forth while the rest of the people threw tomatoes at you. So the first loser was the big loser. Here is a hanger, and Hinkle swats that one away and prevents the easy continuation and the chance to pick up and potentially break for Giro here. Cuts the field. Pohlmeier sees it bounce off the hands and picked up quickly to go the other way. Taylor Simpson dishes that one into Ayers. Back to Simpson. Coming under is Ayers and led to the back of the end zone. Crop Tops back on the board. 4-2.
That was a great defense by Moritz. Unfortunate mistake on the catch. But Team Giro is dancing on the sideline, dancing on the pitch, so it looks like they don't mind at all. But the score is 4-2.
4-2.
So nothing to cheer about.
Crop Tops looking the goods early. Can Giro get stingier and keep a D-line out there?
Some Max Pezzali in our background, blasting through the boom boxes in between points.
Keeping it real, keeping the vibes. Regenberg, bang, Vitaliano, but that dude's pretty big. And we were not
Ben
able
Nelson
to throw over the tower that is Ben Nelson. He winds up a big one, goes the other way. And zaps one all the way upfield.
If you need the definition of gainer, look up this play.
Gainer of the day. Back and forth, go the Crop Tops in the backfield, then Nelson gets involved. He's been jarring things up. There's a little gainer through the middle, little gainer. Then they shoot for goal, and hibbity-bop into the hands. Crop Tops strike once more, make it 5-2.
We're having some issue on the scoreboard, but the physical one on the pitch. But yeah, Team Giro had a couple of early mistakes. They look, Tabea Kramer is clapping his hand, pumping them hard, like, come on guys, bring the energy on.
Well, because full Scorpion there. Go on.
Team Giro needs to bring the energy. They're not doing anything wrong. They just need to maybe make wiser choice, like not throw to Italiano, guarded by the tallest dude in the opponent team.
Yeah. Make less errors.
Yeah, but I think that's more about energy than mistakes.
You're right. Let's get the heads up and start believing out here. It's the only way they're going to make this happen. Hinkle, Legenhagen open up. Seiler comes screeching across. Siegenthaler comes under. Around to Hinkle. Legenhagen lets loose. Seiler the target. It's going to get there. And well done by Seiler to box out and make sure no help defense.
I think she's signaling a kind of a shape of the heart with her hand, because She saw Romina going deep and is like, okay, I'm gonna throw it, and then reminded herself that maybe she wasn't allowed to throw it. She wasn't the handler, the main handler. But look at that. Boom. No thinking, just instinct.
Paid off. Seiler boxing out, keeping the defenders out and her hands on it to clutch clasp it for the goal. Make sure you jump into the chat, say hey, what's up, hit that like button, go on and subscribe, you know you wanna. Join as a member on YouTube membership, and we have a Patreon program as well. Patreon.com/ULTI.TV.
Oh yeah.
Go check it all out. Here come crop tops. In the orange. Lead throw connects, and the shot goes deep. Great chase underneath it, read easily by Ben Ayers, and that one tacks on for another quick goal. 6-3 now.
He made it look easy. I tell you that. It made it look easier than it was, because that disc was just running the same route as he was. Look, boom, and he's just going left, and the disc is going left. But luckily it was sinking a lot, not floating.
Sinkers and floaters.
Yeah, so easier to get when it's dropping on you instead of floating and stalling like a helicopter. I don't know if the VC10 put something in the wine, but it's delicious.
The one you had, the Sangiovese, and the one I had is a blend, but of what I don't know. But getting this info. Regenberg, bang, jacks it deep. Has to. Hostetler, will she run out of real estate? Oh, tries to drag the foot, but can't quite make her happen.
I don't think it was a really thought throw. You're above the midfield, so hawking gets more difficult. There's no space. I don't know. Surely it wasn't meant to get out of their hands, her hands like this.
Into play. Underneath. And continuation is on the sideline. Ben Nelson now. Under the mark. Gainer. Into the attacking territory is Wells to Nelson. Tests the mark, fires inside, run back to it, and he says his feet were still in.
Yeah.
And the defense agrees, so do I. That's a goal for the crop tops.
And again, the Rocker Baby by number 11.
Rocker Baby. That is a halftime taking goal. They have made it to 7-3 lead. Look at this laser. And Giro have had a great ride, but are they going to leave it like this? Is this going to be their fate, or will they have something for the second half? Make sure you stay tuned in. Come back for all that second half action.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
become a member, and
fund
fund
our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.
And
we're back. Team Giro in a deficit, 3-7 behind Crop Tops. I'm Steph Pazzo here with Gioppo Santucci.
ciao ciao.
It's been a heck of a first half. Crop Tops looking good.
Yes, sì Steph, ti do ragione. Sai cos'hai? Hai proprio ragione. Partita, per chi ci sta seguendo da casa, non molto energetica. Team Giro deve svegliarsi per poter riacchiappare questa partita, che altrimenti i Crop Top porteranno alla vittoria. Just gave a bit of a sum up for our Italian listener and watcher.
Let them know what's going down here.
Yeah.
Again, a seat in the final against Bling. They're over there mostly on the sideline watching to see who they'll face. Probably taking some Crop Top notes by now.
Straight out of bounds.
And jogged into play. Hinkle will do the honors. The Italiano looked up and be like, how much more open do I gotta be, man? Kramer. Back to Hinkle. Hinkle goes around. Les Lauer comes under. Two go back to it. Vitaliano straightens out. Hinkle. Upfield look. Doesn't take it. Then goes Les Lauer. Kramer had some room. Throw it and go. Legenhager finds middle. Vitaliano chipping away. Legenhager's got space and floats one. She comes down with it. 4-7. They score at a half.
Yep. 7-3. That's what you want. You're down 4. Get the chance to have a free offense. Take it. Grab it. Make it your own. That was a nice offense.
Take it and run with it.
Yeah, I can see what you were saying. There's no mosquito, because I see a really big backbone of free speed player. Now that I got used to the jerseys and I could tell the difference. So
yeah, and like Hot Mess Express women that are kind of fab women in different seasons too.
yeah, too. A lot of them played and participated to the Diskin camp. So you see, if you come into the summer and work on your skills, that's where it gets you into the semis of big tournaments.
Go to Diskin.
It's fun, that for sure.
Here's the pickup for the Crop Tops. Zoink, under, Howell, flying body on the hip.
Livia almost there.
Into the backfield, Simpson. She wants to throw deep. You can tell by these windups. She doesn't, but I can swear she wanted to. Steckety stuck it to Lopez. Lopez motioning with the head. Maybe she wants a hammer. Now chatting with Polmeyer.
Yeah, we got a discussion, foul, and the Team Giro is going to contest all the way. She looks pretty sure that, and I agree with her, there was no movement. There was no movement on his hand to try to prevent a throw, so yeah.
Agreed. Back in play. Lopez hits, tempting a block, but unavailed. The around gets the body turned upside down. A big arcing backhand over top to Steckety, and they're in again.
Yeah, I don't like that call. Stopping the timing, stopping the flow, the defensive, flow. It didn't look foul to me. Maybe it was. I mean, there's always room for error, but still, change the asset of this point. Our producer here, Milan, getting it done with the groove, with the fans, with the families here in the stand at this Paganello Arena. How many people you reckon there are here now?
Thousands, I don't know,
Yeah.
2,000 in the vicinity.
I think
Maybe
we're around
more.
the 2 and the 3,000, yeah.
It's just like people everywhere. We got a gender swap on the line here by the looks of things.
You don't know what it is, but Paganello gets people going.
Gets them all jumping and yet jumping.
Oh, yeah. Stonecutter jingle to signal the
5
Half.
minutes to go? No, half.
half
Time's out.
for all the teams that are still playing, but we are already in the second half.
Around goes Hartman to Seiler, and again Hartman in the middle. Seiler claps into it. Ooh, Regenberg. Little off balance. Legenhager. Opening, but Vitaliano's better looking coming under. Vitaliano eyes the center. Regenberg is there. Now around again to Legenhager. Legenhager eyes the upfield. Likes the forehand. Switches grip. Vitaliano turns. Hits. Regenberg there for a goal. They're back on the board.
Yeah, when everything works for Team Giro, they look really sharp. There was a bit of traffic in a dump space situation, but other than that, this point was clearly one of their best points. They were composed, they were poised, they were calm.
They were all things of wonder.
I mean,
Now, can they do it on defense?
Steph, we have the sun shining in our faces. We have the music, we have the games. We have the sand, the pizza, the pasta. We have the semis of this Paganello 2026.
It's all happening here. Paganello Arena.
What more could you want? That's
Very-
my question.
There's very little.
Oh, yeah.
I always find a few things, though.
Maybe a super team win in their tournament.
Ooh, that would be nice. But that's not here. But yeah, I'll take that for next week.
Well, we know what you're dabbling in.
You know. Always chances to win. Here comes Simpson from the brick mark. Underneath comes Hard. Steckity. Some big dudes on this crop tops team.
Or is the crop top that makes them look bigger?
Well, perhaps, but they're moving. Josh Norton. That under from Steckity again. And this fella, big dude too, Ben Ayers.
Yeah.
He's gone deep, and they've just stuck it to him. And the Swiss come through to break it up this time. Are they okay?
Yeah, I think the slap on the ass just set it all back to normal.
We're okay, guys. We're on the same team.
I was scared for a second. The hit on the back was not nice.
Les Lauer gets through, up line. Hinkle fires, and back of the end zone, in for a goal. And is that a break? Is that big?
Oh, yeah.
7-8.
Yes, that's a break.
It's a big break. They haven't had many of those.
Oh, no.
Or maybe none of those.
They had none of those.
So that's pretty big for them then.
So some of the Austrian teammates in this in this Team Giro are celebrating in front of the drop down team.
They're people.
See, seats are finishing, and we need to have people sitting on the sideline to see this type of games. But if you're smart enough, you can be home and in any country and watch us from home, bringing you the best action possible. While these two games take time out, Steph.
Yeah, they are. But they're taking a real timeout here. So we're going to take a short timeout here. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more action right after this.
Love the action? Don't miss the breakdown every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central European Time. We go deep.
This is Shot for Goal. I'm your host, Stefan Rapazzo. Join me and co-host Noah Brinkworth as we dissect the world of Ultimate.
From tournament recaps and expert analysis to rule debates and global predictions, we feature guests from all corners of the globe to give you the full picture.
It's your weekly fix of everything happening in the world of Ultimate, and just one more reason to stay locked on to ULTI.TV.
Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And created the tip and made for it.
That was absolutely incredible.
Crop Tops 8, Team Giro 6. And so that score what has been counted already. And it remains a 2-goal lead at this stage, so they've still got some more work to do, Chopo.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
I thought they'd clawed their way back.
no, yeah. You trapped me into thinking that. I knew it was 8-5.
Bang, no, didn't come.
Uh-oh.
Put it away. Put that away, says Jack Norton. Back into the hands of Taylor Simpson. Underneath, Ben Ayers.
Nice fake. Downfield.
Steckity. And Crop Tops are cruising. Now they're just going to go for one big bite to the end zone. And did she stay in, or did Paige Howell get her feet wrong there? I think she did.
Yeah.
And so that one's going to go to Team Giro. Look at the smoke in the background there.
Yeah, you know, it's a tradition to have barbecues during Easter in Italy, so looks like Costa Rica is taking this to a next level.
Maybe they get the arrosticini.
I wonder.
Last time I was here, that's what they had. Vitaliano has a disc. Little creative throw to Les Lauer and back to Vitaliano.
Those were Zamzam Arrosticini.
Zamzam Arrosticini. Ooh, just got that one through.
Livia
Hartman.
Justic taking that disc away from the defender.
Back to Vitaliano. Big gainer for Hartman. Les Lauer gives something in the middle. Then there's a switch, but nobody picks up Vitaliano. 7, 8. Now, Chopo.
We just predicted the future.
Yeah.
We just got it right there.
It is all happening right now. Future is being predicted.
Got some Demon Slayer soundtrack going on in the background. Have you seen that movie? Everybody talks about it. I didn't see it.
K-pop Demon Slayers or something? I've heard of it, but no, I have not seen it.
All the parents say it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's probably a good reason why I'm not watching it.
You only watch cults and street and Ultimate.
Just
matches.
I only watch Ultimate streams. 8-7. Crop Tops with the lead. Giro with a head of steam. Break in the pocket. Bang, here's a pull. Nelson collects. Gets the disc moving. And that just goes for Broke. Takes the shot and Broke. He will end up being. That one lands beyond the chase of Burkhardt. And the Swiss-Austrian with a chance to level the score.
They never let it go. They never let it go. You know, they just stood there find a way to keep it close to a 2-game deficit, and now they have the chance to score the tie.
And look where this went out of bounds. They get a whole half a field out of it. Legenhager's like, I'll take that. I'll bring it in the middle instead of in my own end.
Straight out, straight OB.
Seiler gets the up line and the around
Nice.
to Pohlmeier. Pohlmeier continues. Moritz gets a foot dragger. Keeps that one alive. Legenhager to Seiler. She adjusts, collects. Couple snowmen on the board. It's all tied up at 8.
Incredible game. I mean, they're not screaming like crazy. Maybe they're not doing sallies. They're not doing group sallies, but the semis is here. And Crop Top is scared. They just called a timeout, Steph. And the yellow soccer ball is again on the pitch. The shamrock of this team.
Knees are shaking. The doubt is creeping in. It's tied at 8. Timeout here. We're going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back with more action right after this.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches, and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch,
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
and
fund
fund
our
our work
work.
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.
And hanging up, Ayers on the chase and does a great job to box out Siegenthaler and take the lead back. 9-8 now for the Crop Tops.
I mean, Siegenthaler is a pretty big guy, and there was a fairly super fair body contact, but you can't move out. You can't move out. The other big dude in the orange crop top, number 21, Ben Ayers, was just there, boxing it out, didn't bother for the push. Beats are blasting here, Steph.
Oh, yeah. It's just a good old-fashioned throwdown here in Rimini right now.
We can't sit still, guys.
Everybody's getting loose, carrying on, letting the good times roll.
Letting the good poles rolls.
Vitaliano climbs the ladder, pulls it down, shoots, looked off. There it is for Hartman. He sends one deep, and Hinkle runs under. Those two have been connecting for some time, and they do again there. 99, it's all tied up one more time.
Really good inside flick, huh?
Yeah, beautiful throw. Quick release.
Look at that.
Bang.
Look at that glide. You know, once I started playing some disc golf, I understood also that the glide of the throw, not just the speed, not just the shape, not just the cut of the disc, but the glide. So how much forward force you put in the disc while throwing. Because you know there are people who just flicks the wrist and there are people who still flick the wrist but move the whole body into the motion.
Yeah.
And those discs start really fast and then drop dead at the end, but still with a lot of spin. So those kind of throws are better to be leading passes, leading hooks into the end zone. That was a bit, that were my 2 cents on the physics of the disc.
I like it, and the pole goes out of bounds, almost hit somebody. A crowd member throwing it in, throws it well.
Yeah, great backhand.
Probably a Frisbee player, but more impressive, it was just a pedestrian, just a beachgoer. Simpson comes to the brick mark. How you going? There's the under. Ayers, he puts it straight away. Stickety sticks it into the hands. And they go back up by 1. Efficient offense right now.
Stickety stack, stack, stack. It's stacking up points after points. What is it? The 3rd point is already having in this game?
Yeah, Stickety and Ayers, the 2 of them are just picking and choosing what they want because they're afraid of the deeps on both of them. They're giving them unders, and then they're exposing one and switching places, and they're hard to stop right now. Cheeto's going to have to figure that out to some end if they want to find a way to hold their way through and get a break chance to win. No time like the present.
Oh, yeah.
They're on O, though, so now it's just hold.
You know, some people, maybe it's conspiracy, think that there's only the present. It doesn't exist neither past or future.
Well, we'll leave that to them for now. Seiler looks up and goes to Vitaliano. He was quick to look, but then goes otherwise. Pops it up. Legenhager had the open, didn't take the deep. Said, nah, I ain't putting all the risk in that throw.
She thought about it, though.
Did indeed, and worthy of thinking about it. It was a good cut around to Hinkle. Hinkle, Legenhager, Vitaliano. Vitaliano slows it down, then speeds it back up. Seiler, jab, step, stop, starts, and then opens up for the goal. 10-10.
Romina. Yeah, another great look in between Italiano and Seiler. So I really love this game. I mean, Team Giro is slowly taking away stuff. Every point is taking away something. Not the last one, obviously, but every time they manage to stop the flow, it looks like they understood one thing about their opponent and they tried to take it away. And I really like the fact that they're young, but so tactical about their game, so practical also. They're really with a feet on the ground, on the sand.
Grounded, ready for it. These are the big moments now. Semi-finals, 10-10, 42 minutes in this game to 13. Crop tops come under. Stickety. He looks to center. Simpson gives an option. Simpson moves away Ayers with a fake, then goes through the middle of Lopez. Lopez winds up, puts it away, then goes right back to Ayers, open side. Ayers, far sideline, Gainer. That one into Howell. Ayers, Simpson going around the back here. Handler space.
That was an open look.
Not taking everything. Ayers does some dancing, gets open. Stickety. Ayers into the guts. Then into the corner. Howell runs that one through and adds another one up. 11-10, 43 minutes in.
Yeah, both teams are doing, they prefer at least do force forehand. But in the last point, you can see from both teams the tiredness and the fatigue is catching up on them. And we got both points with backhand breaks that really just leave you, when you're guarding the receiver, obviously they leave you bamboozled, like, oh my god, I did all this work, I'm waiting in the open side, I'm not trying to get cut in front, and then a nice easy break. They don't even have to run to get it almost. So I know it's just the tiredness of the today tournament, of the last game of the day, the tension, the stress, the arena, the people watching you, thousands of eyes on you.
That one floats to the corner of Italiano, lets it go, and Riggenberg will go get it.
A lot of fun surname for me as an Italian. Riggelberger, Stegedy, a lot of sounds.
A lot of sounds happening. Stekedy's a fun one.
Yeah, we have phonetics.
We got 100-yard flick,
Oh,
and Kramer hits the right hand and sticks the. No, did that come out of the hand?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was in, Chopo.
No, I was grabbing my head not for awesomeness, but for delusion. Oh, that was such a great layout by Kramer, but it wasn't just enough.
Oh, that hurts. I really thought it was had. Now this one going the other way. This could hurt more, but it's Kramer on defense. And a bid is good, but not good enough. And they go both ways with missed layout reception hucks.
Yeah, almost same outcome.
The hammer goes to split the field quickest. Vitaliano looks up. Hartman going for it. Not sending. Riggenberg in the backspace. Around. Kramer's had a heck of a point so far. Kramer takes her time, is sure with the reset. And that throw, too much on it. Riggenberg bids, but throw was spicy.
Yeah, he tried to go around the forcing back at this time, I think.
Break here could be a backbreaker. Can the crop tops put this one away? You would start to get that feeling if they get it. Up line goes, and enough pressure there. It's not given yet. Hartman throwing the body.
Yeah, bumped his chest, saying my fault.
Deep shot. Nope, not taken. Deep cut went. Riggenberg again with the disc. Vitaliano sends a scoop with a high angle drop on it. And then into Hartman. They're tired out there for sure.
Everyone but not Italiano.
Riggenberg to Hartman. Hartman low and in the middle. Kramer turns back to Vitaliano. Engages now. Hartman opens up, sends forward. Riggenberg with a low clap pop into Vitaliano. And they get the score. 11-11. 46 minutes expired.
Yeah, player literally needs CPR to get back outside of the field and get the next point going. I think I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna tell you it turned off mic, but I think that team is gonna win.
I'll tell you what he said after the game.
I mean, I would like to see them win. I think they
What do you think Chopo said?
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know whatever you like in the chats. What up, Team Giro? Come on, Jitsi. Ale Giro. Yeah, it's time to get up on our feet here, Chopo.
To hype up the crowd and see what's really happening on the pitch.
Tie game. 11-all. This is where the game hangs in the balance.
Oh, wait. You're saying this is the witching hours?
This is the witching hour.
When win becomes losses and losses becomes win.
Wow, there's potentially 3 points to play here, so any one of these points.
The witching hour is still...
It is witching hour time.
So,
but if it goes to Universe Point, we can reclaim the witching hour.
Well, there was a blunder of hand sign. There was a out-of-bound pull, but the player from Crop Top clapped his hand on top of his head to signal that the federation wants to start it.
OBP, one hand up for that pull recognition. And Simpson with a high-ish stall count, then sends a flick. Sigatala's there, but it's gobbled up. Stegedy! Everyone throws the bodies, but it is in.
It's becoming pretty physical, not on purpose, obviously. Great point. Great point.
That is.
A lot of action.
Big goal, bodies flying. They do not want to give this one up, and so now all the pressure on Team Giro. They got hold.
At this point there were three passes, and I saw more action in those 3 passes than in some games. The whole 50 minutes.
Yeah, you were right. That was jam-packed. Jam-packed with action. That's what you get here on ULTI.TV. Jam-paction. Paganello 2026. Make sure you are not foolish enough to be missing the 2027 edition.
Oh, yeah.
Be here.
Be square.
Riggenberg and Hartmann. Now Vitaliano. Hartmann moving. Collects. Vitaliano, he's gone. They don't get it to him. Instead, Pohlmeier comes under. Vitaliano's speed is impressive.
Yeah.
Deep, big gainer there. Hartmann motions for the hammer, still wants it. Pohlmeier and Hartmann taking meters in the middle. Vitaliano, great move, tied up. We're going to universe point.
Last point of the last game of the second day of Paganello, and we got a universe point. That sounds like crisp, fresh semi for this mixed division.
Nothing else matters but this one, a ticket in the final and at least 4 hours of sleeping in on the line right now. Winner moves on to play bling in the final. Loser wakes up a whole lot earlier to play for bronze.
Oh yeah, double loss or double win.
12-12. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves. Double game point, universe point. Getting tingly around here, Chopo.
Oh yeah, it's getting really sparkling. Boom.
Here it is, we're underway. Simpson collects. Ayers, there's a body flying already, and now Ayers trying to go the other way. Switched defensive assignment. Stickity! And Kramer gets through the hole. Big D by Kramer.
Big D indeed by Kramer. Tabea Kramer.
Oh, we've got a call on this. Let's have a look. What do we think?
Not that matter.
I mean, they get to decide, but
that's the beauty of it.
But we'll look again. Oh, tough to say.
Yeah, definitely tough to say. I think the bump was there, but I also think that the hand was right in between. Let's see. I think Kramer was in front.
I mean, in front, but likely some grazing. I can understand the call.
Yeah, for sure.
It will stay with the crop tops on this universe point. Steckity taps it in. Fakes the upline, then takes to Ayers. He's got to readjust the line of his cut. Forward to Howell. Howell pivots twice, then sets deep. Ayers is there. Is it up? This is another speculative call. And it is given.
Yeah.
No, given up. It is called down.
My goodness, so fair. Such a fairness.
What spirit out here. Hartmann to Seiler. Deep cut went and not looked at in time. Legenhaga and Kramer now back to Hinkle. Hinkle to Kramer. Kramer underneath Legenhaga looks upfield. There's a blitzing Hinkle! And they've done it! They've come from behind. They're storming the fields. Team Giro have disassembled the crop tops and taken their place. They're going to the final tomorrow.
And they went straight for the soccer ball because this was a goal for the ages. This will set the drop down. The Team Giro. Sorry, I'm flabbergasted by this point. I said 3 different teams. Team Giro with the steadiness of mind to keep going. And I was saying, chipping away everything from crop top. What did I tell you before?
Yeah, exactly that. They absorbed and they stayed in it and they gave themselves a chance. And that is how you endure and come back and give yourself a whole lot of momentum going into a game where they'll be underdogs for sure, but they've got a little bit of magic in the bottle right now, and let's see how far they can keep rolling those dice.
Yeah, the Mosquito backbone worked really good with the free speed elements and the Austrians add-ons.
And a lot of Giro break to win in the chats. They did it. Nice spirit on that universe. It was nice spirit. It's been a great spirited day all day long. Tomorrow will be finals day. There's action. You know it.
Oh, yeah.
The finals will begin at 10 a.m. One Tribe Red versus Kota King Kong in the under 15 division. From there, we're going to go to MUH taking on Donkey in the under 20s. And then we go to the loose mix, Coldham FC versus Embassy Ultimate in the loose mix final. And then Fury takes on Shaka, 1 o'clock. Moonface Samoa still waiting for their opponent, so we'll tell you that. But Bling, we now know, will take on Giro in the final of the day. That one at 3 p.m. Make sure you're with us for the whole ULTI.TV team. For Giovanni Choppo Santucci, I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
It's hard to do and it hurts to say, but if you love something, let it go. Tomorrow comes, it's another day. So if you love something, let it go. If you love something, let it for my heartbeat, so I'm laying low. Yes, I could rethink what I'm thinking if I had control, but I don't, so don't you be asking why I love you so. Your love ain't free, it's killing me. I want it to end all, 'cause I've been trying, I've been waiting for so long. I'm waiting. You, but then you kissed me.
gonna do? For the record, I never thought it would be you and me. You said tomorrow, let's see what happens, but it's plain to see. And tonight we're like fire and ice. I'm burning all over, and we're starting a riot tonight. Don't want this to be over. Any second we're all burned down. If we stay here, we'll probably drown.
Thank you. Thanks. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, ultimate.
ULTI.TV.
I try to fix it. I try to picture someone else but you.